sponsored by the magazine and Town by our publishers. We're thrilled to have you all here. We have Dimitrios doing the mixology class.
Hello.
Dimitrios is the ambassador for Litchfield Distillery, which is one of our sponsors. Jack Baker there, standing in the back. So Dimitrios is the resident mixologist at Litchfield Distillery. Like I said, he's an award-winning mixologist, and he's a regular guest on Better CT, where he shares great recipes and cocktail ideas. So I just wanted to say that in the last 5 years, Litchfield Distillery, now they can be found in 5 states. In just 5 years, they've grown that much. They have bourbons, vodkas, gins that have earned medals in spirit competitions from New York to San Francisco, and including Distillery of the Year for 2018 and 2019 by the New York International Spirits Competition. So we're very happy they're right up the road here. So Demetrius is going to be he's going to do his demonstration right now, and he'll leave plenty of time for question and answers afterwards. And Jack will be happy to answer any questions as well after the presentation. Okay, so enjoy everyone, enjoy your cocktails, and enjoy the day. Thank you for coming.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
I'm Dimitri. I work for Litchfield Distillery, as Mary Beth told you. I'm a brand ambassador for Litchfield, so I'm on the road all the time, selling, promoting, doing events, stuff like that. I've been, just a little background on myself, I've been a bartender for 23 years now. Started the Connecticut chapter of the United States Bartenders Guild about 10 years ago. I've owned bars. I actually just sold a bar. I do a lot of anything booze related. I have done in some way, shape, or form. So today, basically, then I'm going to introduce Jack as well, and he's going to talk about everything pertaining to the distillery itself. But I'm here to talk to you about cocktails because that's what I like to do. So basically, we're going to do just a simple demo on how to make 3 easy cocktails, touching on 3 different techniques as well. So we're going to do 1 drink that's shaken, 1 drink that's stirred, and 1 drink that's built right in the glass. All 3 super easy, and you can definitely make these at home if you wish. And if you get stumped, I'll give you my card, you can email me, and I'll walk you through it step by step. FaceTime and everything, don't worry. We'll take care of it. So we'll get right into it. We'll do an old fashioned. It's one of the oldest cocktails ever. Obviously, it's in the name, old fashioned. A drink and a cocktail that's butchered all the time by most bartenders, including myself at the beginning, until I learned the proper way of doing it. And it's really good when you learn the proper way to do things. It's a lot easier that way too. It took a lot more time and effort to make it the wrong way than it does to make it the right way. So, an old fashioned, 4 ingredients: sugar, water, spirit, bitters. Sugar, water, simple syrup. There's 1 right there. Quick. Spirit, Litchfield Distillery bourbon. There's 2. And then bitters, cocktail flavor. You can find this pretty much anywhere. Stop and Shop has it on the shelf, so it's super easy to find. It's a cocktail flavor. It enhances the cocktail. It's like what we call the salt and pepper for the bartender. So it's super simple. It's a stirred cocktail. You don't want to shake an old fashioned. Somebody will probably ask me why not muddling, doing all that stuff. That's not a wrong way of doing it. It's just not the original proper way of doing it. It was that came about more after Prohibition. Prohibition in the United States, a very dark time in our history and booze-related history. Thank God. I hope none of us were around back then. But yeah, it was. They use that cherry, that orange, that extra amount of sugar and whatever to mask the flavor of really shitty alcohol they were making pretty much in their bathtubs. So to mask that flavor, they added a lot of fruit and so on and so forth. I don't mind it at all, but we're gonna go classic way. So we have some tools that we need to use. I have a mixing glass. I have a spoon. That's pretty much all you need. And of course, ice. I have my jigger. This is a measuring tool. Most bartenders use jiggers because they want consistency of their cocktails. You, as a guest, should be able to go to a restaurant or a bar and get the same cocktail from different bartenders, and it should taste the same. Just like if you order a meal, it comes out the same every time. Consistency is one of the main things that we focus on these days. So we're going to start. We're going to go with 2 ounces of Litchfield Distillery straight bourbon, right into the mixing glass. We're gonna do our simple syrup. Who can tell me what simple syrup is?
Water.
Equal parts sugar, water. Super easy. We're gonna do half an ounce of simple syrup. Go. And then I like a lot of bitters, so I do like 4 or 5 dashes of bitters. 2, 3 is fine, but I like a lot of bitters in my old fashioned. Then we take some ice. Ice, one of the most important ingredients in a cocktail, if not the most important. What does ice do? Ice chills and dilutes the cocktail. Most cocktails will have 20 to 25% water in a cocktail. It makes it more palatable. Unless you're one of those folks that likes drinking vodka straight out of the freezer, go for it. As long as it's Litchfield vodka, do whatever you want to do. I don't tell anybody how to drink, but I like it to be a little diluted. That way, I can have more than one and not get too intoxicated. And of course, always drink responsibly. So we're just filling our glass with ice. We did a stir. We just nice and stirred. So we're just blending the flavors together. We're getting the chill, the dilution, and then we're just pouring over one of those. And there, here comes our orange part. So I take an orange peeler. Watch yourself when these peelers are sharp. Take a little peel like that, put it between your fingers like so, with the outside of the orange facing out. Just express it over the cocktail. Maybe give it a little whack around the sides. I do this on the side, that way when I give the cocktail to the guests, their fingers will smell nice and pleasant, like the orange oils. I love this, that was so good. Lemon, whatever, I'll just give it a nice little smack. It's just another level of service basically, but if you're home and you want to impress, your neighbor Bill with one of these, that's how you do it. So that's the old fashioned, nice, simple, easy cocktail. Everybody feel confident making an old fashioned when you get home today?
Yeah.